So, welcome back to anyone watching or who will be watching. If you don't know anything about this game, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Dragon's Dogma, I think, is considered a JRPG. I think. But, really great game. I used to obsess over it when I was younger. I used to play it, like, all the time. I beat this game so many times already, but, in my opinion, not enough people know about the game, and it's a really good game, like with a really good story, really good character creation, and if you guys add me on Xbox or whatever, you can even recruit my pawn. She's a little bit leveled up, and I obviously made her to kind of resemble me, or at least my idolized version of myself. But let's see, yeah, she's only level 19, but if you guys never played the game before, it'll help you out a lot. And I'm pretty sure if we're friends, you get to play with her for free. You don't have to pay for, like, with the little pawn stuff, whatever it's called, the rift fragments. Which isn't a microtransaction, by the way. I forgot what quest I was on. I have to go to the other bandit then. I don't realize how hard this is going to be to play this game and aim without my glasses on, but you know.
Humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
Oh, actually, don't go out at night. And I know I'm scared of the dark, but that's not the reason I say this. It's because it's literally worse. Everything you're going to fight is going to be way worse at nighttime. And I do not suggest doing it as a lower level. Unless you just have no fear. I don't know, I guess.
Understood.
But there are ends in each, like, settlement. Which there's only, like, technically 2 settlements, to be honest. But there's an end in both that you can use to sleep at night. Or to daytime or nighttime. Whichever one you want. Oh, someone used my character. And you can give gifts to the person who made the character. It's pretty cool. I've used quite a few people's characters before and given some good ratings. She probably got a low rating because she's wearing a thong, but I just recently put that on her because I wanted to see what it looked like.
Here we can rest, manage inventory
and you get, you know, rift currency from also letting someone use your pawn. Someone that paid for it, I assume. I don't know if you get rift currency for your friends using it. I have no idea. I just know it's free to use your friends, no matter what level they are.
This way leads on to the
encampment. Better look at my character. And for clarification, in case I was not clear enough, you can create your own character, which is the one you play as, and you will create your own pawn too. Now, obviously, if you don't like character creation, if that's like not your thing, there are plenty of presets as well. But I definitely suggest at least trying to create your own character because it does have like a lot of really nice character options and stuff. You might actually enjoy it.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. A good start to any task.
Now, I didn't know that I mentioned I've played this game a lot, but it has been years since I have most recently played it. Man, that's how far it is. I might as well just travel back to the encampment. Also, with the DLC, you do get an unlimited fairy stone or whatever it's called. If I could find mine, that would be great. I hope I did not lose that shit. Because I don't think you can get it back. Where'd it go? Anyway, the unlimited fairy stone is something you get from the DLC. Oh, here it is. Eternal fairy stone, my bad. Something you can get from the DLC that will let you trade, like, travel between settlements pretty quickly for free, and you can use as much as you want. are also anywhere you land down, like port crystals. Port crystals are like markers on the map that you can land down yourself with a port crystal you buy, and then you could travel that area anytime you want with the fairy stone. If you do not have the DLC, the way you travel is still with fairy stones, but you have to unfortunately buy them with the in-game gold every time you want to travel. So obviously with the DLC, that is a small perk. It's something nice to have. Not necessary, but it's nice. The DLC also does, of course, add in a bunch more quests, a lot more hairstyles, character creations, and just clothing too. If you're gonna play Dragon's Dogma, you might as well get the Dark Resin, the full DLC bundles. You might as well. It also gives you a bunch of rift currencies, so it's way easier to get up allies who are like way ahead of your level. Also, the looting in this game is really great. Really great. 10 out of 10. I love looting. I love games where you can loot. I love games where you can just loot for hours on end. It's so fun. In the first city alone, you could probably make tons of money just by looting. Your pawns can also help search for stuff. As you see on the side of the screen, my pawns are grabbing up stuff that I don't want to bother grabbing with. Which is great for people who are lazy. I made my character, my pawn, especially like that because sometimes I just get bored of looting and I want my character, my pawn to pick up on that. So she'll pick stuff up for you that you might not see, or maybe you're just too lazy and you don't want to do it yourself. She'll do it for you. Now, wolves are not hard to fight, but it's the fact there's usually several of them together. Dire wolves, however, are a very different story. But these are just normal wolves. Normal, annoying ones. They're pesky at most. The character I am playing as is a Strider. My pawn, however, is a mage healer for those who need help. Oh, he's leaving. Yeah, the wolves will flee if you kill majority of the pack for obvious reasons. Still counts as enemy. Sometimes they'll come back and just growl at you. But they usually just keep running away. Oh, there's another wolf right here. What do you know? And, yeah. My character's a Strider, meaning like a hunter with daggers too, basically. And you can set up your own personal... There's a rock up there. Like, abilities you want to use, for example. That's probably my favorite ability in the game. You can also, here. Yeah, you can pick up followers for whatever reason you want. And yes, you can also throw them on cliffs. I've done it before. It is kind of a waste if you do that, though, for your own follower. You want to do the NPCs, they will respawn, and they'll just not like you. That's about it. There's no real punishment for it. Let's see if I can not get hit by this. Oh. Well. Yeah, to say the least, the pawns aren't always the smartest.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, master.
But they're helpful. How is it going that far out? That's not even...
Second boys.
Okay, there we go. It took me long enough. Oh. Move out the way! Blesk? Obviously, as you can tell, my bow the most, but I will get close in combat sometimes too on the other occasion.
Bloody hell!
Also, if you're a Strider like me, there are certain arrows in the game you can get that will help you. Like poison arrows, oil arrows, stuff like that. Like fire. There's even an arrow that kills anything with a one shot, which is obviously why I like Strider. Not gonna get too deep into it, but a lot of the monsters are based off of Greek mythology, so a lot of them are pretty difficult to go against, like Hydras and Chimeras, so sometimes that arrow really, really does help. Now, I don't know if you're not a Strider, if you can equip it to your follower and get them to use it. I've never had a Strider follower, so I generally don't know. I've always played the Strider in this game. Which is rich. I usually play as a mage in most games I play in, but I personally didn't like playing as mage this game. That's just me though. The mage is cool and all that, but I just like Strider so much better. Which is rare. I usually don't care too much for Striders. Like games like Dragon Age, I probably always played mage. I would sometimes have a rogue or something. Oh, and you can run out of stamina if you are not careful when you're using special abilities. Regular basics should not use any, but running and special abilities do use your stamina, which you can refill with, you know, foods and stuff like that. Now, sometimes the pawns talk a little bit too much, but maybe it'll keep you company. Maybe you'll enjoy it, you know. I've been going the wrong way this whole time because I keep talking and not paying attention. I have been going the wrong way this whole time. Whoopsie. Silly me. They'll be like me. Actually pay attention to your map markers. Oh, it's a chest I didn't even see. Yeah, if anyone wanted to try this game at all, and you want to go to the first city and know where like all the nice hidden loot is, I can definitely show you that. I love the first city because all the hidden loot they have is pretty easy to miss your first time around. So, you can definitely help with that. But I probably will not be covering it today, since I'm only up right now, since I could not sleep. And I was like, hey, I haven't streamed in a while, but I'm sorry about that. The main reason I haven't streamed is because my internet has been like so bad. So bad. It's randomly cutting out, severe lagging, and as you guys saw from my last stream, which was now Zero Suit Samus, and I was playing Smite, I was like teleporting everywhere. I couldn't even like play the game. It was horrible. Horrible. So, I might not be able to play, like, online games for a little while. But, I mean, I've heard people tell me they prefer when I play solo games because I talk more to the audience. Which I do agree. I don't want to talk that much when I'm streaming with my friends because everyone's always like, who are you talking to? Like, that would probably be the stream. Even if no one's watching, it's best to try to entertain in case someone watches the video later. I'm not just sitting here like a zombie, just mindlessly playing a game. But it's also kind of, for me personally, it's kind of awkward to talk via chat while I'm playing with a bunch of people because everyone gets confused on who I'm talking to. Or if I'm talking to one of them or not. So. Also, hope you guys like my Catherine cosplay. I worked really hard on the outfit, putting it together and stuff like that, but I couldn't make the wig. I tried making the wig myself, and I failed hard so many times. So, until I can afford the base of the wig that I need and more materials, I'm just gonna have to wear this little cheap wig in the meantime. Because it's blonde and it's short and it's got little pigtails, so it's close enough. You know, you take what you can get.
Race for magic arisen.
What a large.
Yeah, luckily the bandits are never sneaky in the slightest. They will yell at you. So you have to worry about them getting sneaked up on. What the fuck? Someone's a random pawn right here. Oh, he's hiding in the fucking bush. Oh, he fell. He fell. They are beating up this poor innocent pawn. This is not my pawn, by the way. Sometimes you will come across random pawns and you can recruit them if you wish, but for the most part, they'll just mind their business and be very, very, very peaceful.
What else would you expect? With my help, it's a steep grade. Doubly so with autumn.
Also, if you maybe like a mixture of a mage,
I owe you a debt, sir.
let's call out, sorry.
Thanks to this
You
was-
can, of course, call out to your followers and stuff like that.
Seems more.
But, okay, now I go the way I was heading. See, I knew I remembered the quest partially, but, I forgot you had to talk to this asshole first. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not an asshole. He's just a dude in trouble. But anyway. But as I was saying, if you like mage and being a strider, there is a magic archer class you can do. There's a lot of like subclasses to main classes that you can just go into if you prefer to do that. Magic archer is pretty cool, but you couldn't use like arrow add-ons, so I didn't like it that much. And it's also kind of auto aim with magic archer. You kind of can't miss, so I also didn't really like that aspect either. But for some people, that is very helpful. Like, I myself can't really see that well most times, especially without my glasses, for obvious reasons, but I still like the... I don't know. I feel odd when something does it for me, so that's just me. But I mean, if someone wants to do that, that's also cool, because it is really cool looking. Like, the bow is really cool looking. The abilities are really cool. Everything's pretty cool. There's also, of course, you know, your typical RPG classes like warrior and mage as usual, and then there's add-ons to that, I believe. I don't know what the warrior add-on is, and I know the strider, I think the strider add-on is like a hunter or something. I don't know, I never really did the add-ons. I always stuck to my character as is. But you do have... Ooh,
We walk in bandit lands.
we're not messing with those. You know what? I guess we will. We're just gonna show the stream. Only for the stream. These little lizard fox go invis, so they can often be hard to find. And yes, that trap right there was set up by those lizards. How these lizards are smart enough to do that? Beyond me. But they're apparently really smart lizards for some reason. Yeah. Managed to try to push me off right there. Sometimes the enemies are smarter than your pawns, so it is very unfortunate, but... My point exactly. Oh wow, there are a lot of them. Oh, there's another! Where are they coming from? Good lord. Alright, let me pull out the big guns. Fucking poison arrows out here. They beat my girl up. I don't know if this poison arrow is gonna help my friend. He kicked me! You're telling me a lizard with a spear can kick people? What can he not do? He can set traps and block, and now he can kick people. Oh. But yeah, as you can't tell by now, their weakness is obviously their tail. So animals and enemies have obvious weaknesses, like for Cyclops, the weaknesses of lightning for some reason. They very much do not like that. And obviously, you know, they're one eye. So, if you run into a bandit cyclops, because there are those, like bandits that raise cyclops and stuff like that, they will put armor on the cyclops so you cannot shoot in the eye. So that's when lightning really becomes, you know, nice to have. But it's safe to say that most things in this game doesn't like fire. They don't like fire, like most things don't. So that's probably one of the safest things to go into as a mage first. Ah. Oh. My pawn just got. She's fine though, I can revive her. But if you do wait too long to revive them, they will be called back to the rift. And you have to go all the way back to some rift zone, which are usually at settlements, to get them back. It is pretty annoying. I should probably heal a little bit. Just a little, and then maybe get out. I know you are not looting during this team fight right now, really. I just can't get near them, it seems. Oh! Lesk, I'm so glad you're having a great time running around. Oh, potent one. That's great. It helps so much more. Green Wash is what you typically are gonna heal yourself with in this game. Probably the easiest thing to come by.
I'll take that.
Potent is just obviously a way better version of it. Why is there one still alive? He's stuck, as I can see here.
They're on, master.
Yeah, no shit. They're bandits. Of course they're armed. I guess luckily for me, he's glitched out, am I right? He couldn't even do anything, the poor guy. I also want to give out on this quest, be careful. You do run into a group of lady bandits who hate men. They're pretty chill if you're a girl and they won't attack you when you're like near their settlement. But if you're a dude, or if you're like me and you brought a male pawn with you by accident, they will kill you, or attempt to. So I had to slaughter an entire bandit settlement because they tried to kill my male follower. Because I forgot they also attacked the followers. So just because you're not male does not mean you're safe. You must have all female followers in order to enter there. Now these guys are also pretty sexist, but I don't ever remember them trying to kill me solely for being a chick. So that is a
What could it be
perk.
meant to defend?
I sense something nearby. A bird, perhaps.
Let's speak with he who
As you
leads this
see,
band.
the bandits usually don't attack you in the settlement. Just, you know, be mindful. But it's also not a friendly settlement either, so do not get too comfy. Holy shit, you are a big man.
Grimoire is here with me. Sadly, I've no mind to give it. Now, if there were aught I wanted.
So I can steal it from them.
From unnecessary combat.
I mean, if I had to take out a whole other bandit crew, I do not mind, personally.
If you're tired, rest.
They... Oh, also the parkour in this game is pretty cool. Pretty fun.
Bandits, master. Pray be careful. That tower would offer a commanding.
Can I not go for it? Guess not. Here it is.
Let's return to Stefan.
And now we can get the fuck out of here before they even notice we stole it. Because I have that fairy stone. Read the Grand Soren. which is the biggest settlement in the game. Big city, nice city. That's where most of your quests are going to be at.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Alright, these are the fairy stones.
Let's return,
See,
Stefan.
or port crystals, my bad. We already covered what a fairy stone is.
So this is the
And right here is the Pawn Guild. This is where you will have a quest to do when you first get here, where you can find more pawns. And as this loud ass pawn is explaining to you what I'm trying to, you can summon pawns. This is a rift stone, or whatever you want to call it. And you go in there, it takes you off to the rift where you find more pawns in case your pawns get too behind level. I have 2 level 30 pawns because I could afford to get them. But they don't act like it, do they? Oh, that's cute. She's a cute one. I like her outfit. Yeah, sometimes you'll find really cute pawns, and sometimes you'll find the funniest shit ever. And sometimes you'll just find like very normal pawns, so people obviously didn't take time creating. It's a hit or miss, really. But what really matters is the stats, and you can check those out before you enlist them.
The master works all.
Can I enhance anything with mine? Oh, I can, actually. Nice. Yeah, be sure to pick up random shit you find too, because they can help advance your armor and stuff like that. The first star advancement, you can pay with just gold, but anything after that requires gold and certain items that you have to find. I can see if I can try to find him, but I have not played this game in a while, as I said.
Salome until I.
Here, take your book.
Yes. My Indian.
Finally. Oh, this could be difficult. Oh, here's the hair salon, by the way. I guess I could briefly show you guys some of the female hairstyles.
This shop will see
since,
to
you
your
know,
hair, should you be of a mind to have it styled.
I love
Barber
them.
keeps abreast of the latest on swords.
You can also change your pawn's appearance at any given time as well, not just your own, as you can see here. And there's different kinds: basic styling, center makeover, full detailing, and royal treatment. So you can change literally almost everything. I'm just gonna go the cheapest option right now, so because I don't care about letting you guys see the hairstyles for female characters, which I don't think many of the hairstyles, if any of them are gender locked. I don't know. I've never played as a male character, so I couldn't tell you. But okay, as you see, there are 62 hairstyles. This is one of the most recently added ones on the Xbox One edition, which is one of the main characters' hairstyles, Kina. It's really pretty. I love this hairstyle so much. Before you guys trash in the graphics, keep in mind this was a 360 game. Pretty early in, too. This is just my old hairstyle? I think so, yeah. Not on this character, but I used to put that one a lot because I love pigtails. I'm also a sucker for bob haircuts, too. But I don't think they have a good one like that in this game. Most games don't have good bob cuts too. I don't know why. I don't know why. But they don't. That's also my character's hairstyle, my pawn for, you know, most of my I like this hairstyle a lot. I do. You can see they have really nice hairstyles. See, there's a bob, but it's not good enough for me personally. I don't like that bob. Another bob, still not good enough. What's the name be a beast? They call you Bob. And obviously your eyebrows, which can change your features a lot. But just wanted to show those really quick. You can also go into detail with body shapes and types too in this game as well.
Even my kind enjoy a new fuel from time to time.
As you see, my pawn has a pretty small body type. And then she has a pretty average body type. I think my character has somewhere in the middle between them two. And then his is just humongous. Big guy. It's pretty cool. I like to have pretty tall, huge followers too, personally. But I decided this time to make a close to me kind of character pawn for anyone who wanted to, like, you know, enlist her. It's a pretty pawn too. I'm looking at nice alleyways because usually the black cat is, well, usually the black cat's always positioned in the alleyways. It's really hard to remember which one it is. Also, did I ever look at the chest up here? Did I loot the rooftops? The rooftops are important as there are places to loot up here, as you can see right here. I just don't remember if I looted them or not. I did.
I feel familiar with this area now.
But yeah, like I said, the parkour in this game, something else. Sometimes your pawns will jump after you. Oh no. They're actually playing smart this time. I was kind of hoping they would. Here we go. I think it's, is it the color black? Yeah, it is Black Cat. I was right, I remembered it. Wow.
I'm sure you'll find all you need.
Oh, and forgeries? About the forgeries thing you just saw right there, he can copy anything you have. Anything you want that you're afraid you're gonna lose, you don't have enough of, he can copy it exactly as it is. But I think it takes him like a day. Oh, and as you can see, I wonder... Okay, if you want to see what that looks like on someone, I think it's only a warrior that can buy that. Pretty cool, honestly. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings. A little bit. But, they've got some cute stuff in here, to say the least. Who's this for? Yes, look at this shit. Great. I love it. That's such a pretty circlet. That is such a pretty circlet. And a Justice cap. There's a whole Justice outfit in here too. Yeah, as you can see, you can also buy clothing, like actual clothing, in case you like to roleplay, or you like to take pictures of your character, or you just like the way it looks. I wouldn't buy it because of how bad the stats are for it, for obvious reasons, but also I love this armor set. It just sucks that the clipping, oh my gosh. It sucks that the stats are kind of garbage. Here you go. Here's your Jester's outfit. It's great. Robe of Enlightenment. It's a pretty robe, it is. Oh, so that's where she got her outfit from. This place, the Wavering Cloth. Hero's cape. That's a pretty cool cape, actually. I do like that cape. They do have some pretty sick capes. I gotta give it to them. Sorry if I'm not getting into enough action yet. I really want to introduce this game because I really, really love it. And I think you guys should try it out like 100%. It's a really amazing game. Don't let the graphics throw you off either. Like, be understandable that it is a 360 game, but it is definitely worth at least trying. And I'm pretty sure it's on sale. I know a few days ago it was on sale, like literally like 80% off on Steam. I don't know if it is anymore though. But maybe it is kind of an old game, and the many people played it in the first place because it just didn't get the attention it deserved. Where are you running? Who are you? Why are you running away? Oh. Talk to me.
You know it.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Someone must
There's
know.
a fair distance to Hilfigen.
Let's ask around.
We're gonna have to stay till morning again, I think.
Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Well, I need to access the server every time I go to sleep, but
Are your travel preparations complete?
are yours? Anyway. This will probably be my last quest I'm gonna do before I hop off. Ba, ba.
Hilfiger Knoll lies north of Grand Soren. We'll head north. The hills
Best
should be
proceed
there.
straight ahead. Like as not.
There's some treasure over there in the area I'm looking at right
The road
now.
splits here.
Down by the
Double sure which
water.
will see us to our destination.
And I'm pretty sure across the water
Monsters
too,
arisen.
but
Ready yourself.
I'm not gonna bother myself with that.
Bridge.
Hand over anything of
Serves a
worth you've
fine
got.
landmark.
These bandits just wanna die. They are pretty low level too, I didn't get that. The bandits we fought earlier were harder than them.
Road splits
I guess a pond.
This way.
which will see us to our destination.
There should be some harpies up here, if I remember correctly. What kind of staff is that? That is a nice
Some
staff.
sort of structure.
I'm not even gonna ask what's going on over there. Where are the... Okay, I see a goblin. Yet they wear thongs. The goblins wear thongs in this game. They're also probably one of the easier creatures you're gonna fight, but one of the most... Oh my goodness! Probably one of the most annoying though. Because they just... They're tiny and they run around and they scream, they don't shut
What
up.
else would you
So.
expect? With my help.
Oh.
I heal your wounds.
Slay your enemies. Am I getting ambushed by? I'm coming. What the fuck? Where did you come from? What was like that? What is this? Okay, like this normally doesn't happen. I don't know why it decided to now, above all times. I literally said I was in a rush to complete this quest. This fucking game hurt me. Yeah, he is very out of his zone. Usually chimeras never spawn. I've never seen a chimera spawn before. Did I say about the fire issue earlier? The best thing to focus out is his snake, then his goat, and then snake is the poison damage, goat is the magical damage, and the lion is clearly the physical. Here we go.
What else would you expect?
Agreed. It must be done.
He's a big boy. I wasn't expecting a chimera to spawn here. It's so strange. I don't understand why he did. Yes, here are the fucking harpies I was mentioning earlier, who I obviously expected to fight. And they are really annoying. Because they fly.
I'm at your side.
Their screams show the blood to life.
And they giggle at you when you miss. They do. They rub salt in the wound. And they try to put you asleep because that's what harpies do.
Don't let them drag you off!
Oh, and they will kill you like that. If your character's small enough, like my pawn, they will grab you up.
Beware the harpy storm!
Don't let me, I'm gonna try to fall asleep. Alright, no problem. I'll try not to be too loud. Yeah, it's really nice when the warrior is the one that gets around this guy because it's really hard for you to reach them other than that. Unless you can manage to shoot them out of the sky, of course. Oh, she just died in nothing. On you, but
Treasure, perhaps.
guess on that one.
The scene of an attack, most like. Perhaps these ought to be scavenged.
Treasure, perhaps?
You found treasure? Where is she at? Oh, she did. Really done. Yeah, see, my pawn found something that I missed, which what my point was earlier.
Within a stone's throw from the capital.
You also, it's also nice to mention that, you cannot swim in this game. If you get near that water, you will die.
An imposing sight from so close.
There's like supposedly a monster in the water that will swallow you up.
Let us
And
head
it
north.
usually should spawn you back where you fell in at, like on the ground, but here are the direwolves I was mentioning earlier that are usually pretty problematic. Because they're strong and fast. Unlike, you know, their normal cousins, the wolf. See how fucking fast they are. Goodness.
I'll grab it!
That one's on fire. What do you know? And he's still charging. Brave guy. And now we have the harpies, unfortunately. You never know.
We'll be red soon enough.
A little bit of overkill. Very much an overkill from our mage.
Snow Harvey.
What the fuck?
They hold
Never
you.
mind. I'll take the loot.
Another one. You know, she's mad because she keeps missing. Oh, there she
In
is.
times long past, such hill figures were not uncommon.
Where is she flying away? Not far from here, you say. Man literally lives right here. Here's our cutscene.
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well, while he who knows not what I know, or know not.
You tell him.
You see me, yes?
I think he's probably like one of the coolest looking fucking dudes in the game.
Then congratulations are due. You have found the man you seek. I am, or was, perhaps like you, a child of man, bound to the dragon. Well met, young Arisen. I am he who was forged by the dragon.
Come on. It's a pretty cool cutscene. Like, I know it sounds weird out of context, like all the weird language and whatever, but
We finally arrived.
I thought the zoom out was pretty dramatic and nice, because I love that shit.
Well met, you are none, save that it brought you. My form can be discerned. Oh, go now. Tell him.
And saw it.
There's a port crystal. One
What
can
meaning
reach it
do you
from
suppose
anywhere
those
with the use of a
stones
magic
hold?
item.
For the most part, your pawns will explain a lot to you in this game, so you don't have to have me explaining it, but
So quiet.
I'm just really hoping to encourage you to play this game. It's such an underrated game.
These stairs serve as a useful
So underrated.
Not us. If this be that with luck.
I've gained a wisdom.
Right. And all my pawns have knowledge in this quest, so what you do is you go talk to them.
The quarry master.
What they will
It's fastest to
do
cut through the quarry, master.
is give you the same exact tip, I guess. But that would be it for tonight. I'm gonna spend the rest of this time selling items and maybe answering questions if you want to leave them down in the chat in time.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
Here we can rest.
You seem to... Have your pick. What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today?
This is not a
What will it be today?
DC
Have your
DLC
pick. Come
item.
again.
It's an item I had in storage. Also, this is a DLC item as well. This right here, this outfit, super cute. Love it. One of the main characters wears it. Here's the nun vestments, which I think are pretty cute. You don't have to do anything to unlock these, by the way. When you hit the DLC, they are immediately put into your bank. And you can just pull it out anytime from the moment you literally start the game. And then here is the princess, stuff. It has... Each of these things have pretty good stats, surprisingly. They're like normal clothes. But, I still prefer the stats of actual armor. That is me. Here's the male armor. I'm not able to put it on for you guys, so, that sucks, but it's basically what you see that trader dude wearing, and what you see what other main character's wearing. It's nice, though. It looks really good. You can take my word for it. And I appreciate you guys for watching everything. Everyone who dropped by, even if it was only for a second, I really appreciate it no matter what. I enjoyed talking to you guys and having you guys here. And let me know if you want to see more content like this, like one-on-one solo game kind of thing, where I have my undivided attention on the chat and the game, and I can explain things to you guys better. I personally enjoy it a bit more, but I really do like playing Smite as well, so like, maybe I'll just favor solo games for right now. We'll see how it works out better for everyone. I hope everyone gets some good rest. A lot of you were up pretty early. Or either maybe you do work. Maybe you have to wake up this early for work. I don't know. But either way, if you have work today, I hope you have a good day at work. And thank you.